Stepping onto this field now means a little more to players and coaches with the Salem Little League. This field now bears the name of the late coach Casey Crafton, and it's a place where so many young athletes get their start swinging a bat.
In memory of Coach Casey Crafton. Bravo.
Coach Casey Crafton Field is now home to the teams a part of the Salem Little League. The dedication was more than a year in the making, and President Jessica Fletcher says it's an important step towards immortalizing Coach Crafton's legacy.
One of the quotes that Dave West used on the ceremony was about how Casey, winning a game was important, but it was about building character and teaching these kids about confidence and kindness. And that is just huge.
The Little League dedicated the field to Coach Crafton before a game between his team, the Plum Tomatoes, and the Salem Prime Cuts. The ceremony sought to capture Coach Crafton's impact beyond the diamond and the effect he had on the players, fellow coaches, and parents.
One of Mitch Williams' sons got up and spoke just to Casey's personality as a coach to him, give his personal perspective on Casey as not only a coach in our league, but also as a friend and, just kind of as a good human.
And the tears haven't dried up yet. Easton Crafton, Casey's son, threw out the game's opening pitch and also served as the game's primary pitcher. After the game, this photo was taken of Easton showing him sitting on top of the dugout looking onto Crafton Field.
His mom took that picture and sent it to us this morning, and it was breathtaking. It's just amazing to see, such a little guy sitting up there taking it all in. The dream would be so this field is now named after his dad, and maybe we get some lights, and it's the novelty of Salem and this beautiful field, and maybe one day he sits up there with his own son.
What was a second home to Casey and his family will now always be home to Crafton Field. It's a full diamond moment for the Little League.
We go to complexes all over, and they all have names on them, and a lot of times kids will say, oh, whose field is this, or who's that guy, or do you know why? And now we get to constantly reiterate Casey's legacy.
A local lighting company is also donating lights in Coach Crafton's honor to be installed here as a part of a project to help give players here an experience of playing in primetime. President Fletcher says she hopes this project will be completed soon. In Salem, Jamel Johnson, Fox 61.